네, 전엘 씨하고 이야기를 또 나눠볼 텐데요. 이번에는 전엘 씨가 미국에 있는 전엘 씨고요. 저희가 몇 번 소개를 한 적이 있습니다. 자, 추석 하면은 우리가 음식을 많이 먹는 것을 또 떠올릴 수 있는데 Thanksgiving, 그 추수감사절에도 미국 사람들도 그런지 저는 했거든요. 실제로 그런가요?
Yes,
네.
of course.
네, 자 그러면 실제로 어떠한지 전엘 씨에게 한번 이야기를 들어보겠습니다.
Okay.
So one of my favorite American-centric holidays has to be Thanksgiving. And it's so good. Because of course it has historical significance, but really it's all about just eating as much as you can. And it's not like we Americans need an excuse to do that, but it gives us a reason. So it's just great. You sit around with your family and you talk and you watch American football until the food's ready, and then you just eat as much as you can. So there's turkey and there's stuffing, cranberry sauce, which I don't like, but whatever, mashed potatoes, green beans casserole, sweet potato casserole, like, oh, there's just so many good things. And even when you're full, you feel like you can't eat anymore, there's dessert. So you gotta have that. So you feel pretty ill at the end of the day.
아하,
Yeah, you
비슷하군요.
definitely feel very, very ill.
네, 사실 왜 그런지 모르겠지만 명절 때는 항상 누구나 너무 많이 먹었어라고 이야기를 하고 그 다음에 체중계에 올라가기 두렵다. You're scared to step onto your scale at home, right?
I like stepping on it. I like to step on before I eat and then step on to see, how much food I ate. How many pounds of food did I just eat?
그렇게 생각하는 사람들은 별로 많지 않을 것 같은데
really?
메간 선생님은 실제로 음식을 먹기 전에 몸무게를 재보고 내가 얼마나 먹었나 하고 나중에 재본다고 하시네요. 저도 한번 해볼게요. 네,
Yes,
네,
try
오늘 밥을 먹으면서 한번 해보겠습니다. 자, 그러면 전엘 씨가 어떤 이야기를 해줬는지 한 줄 한 줄 자세히 공부를 해볼까요?
Okay, so the first thing she said is, so one of my favorite American-centric holidays has to be Thanksgiving. So, one of my favorite American-centric holidays has to be Thanksgiving.
네, so가 이제 문장 앞에 오는 것은 이제 익숙하시죠, 여러분?
Just ignore it.
네, 무시하시면 됩니다.
Yeah.
그런데 여러분이 만약에 오늘 English on the go에 나오는 전엘 씨나 뭐 다른 분들처럼 누군가에게 메시지를 보내려고 말을 시작했다. 비디오 카메라를 여러분이 손에 들고 있다. 그러면 여러분도 많이 들었기 때문에 자연스럽게 So, I'm here 이렇게 나올 거예요.
Of course.
네, 자연스러운 표현이고 So, one of my favorite American-centric 미국 중심의라는 말이죠. 네, 그래서 American-centric holidays has to be Thanksgiving, 추수감사절이에요 라는 말인데 여기서 이제 단연코라는 말을 제가 저기 보시면은 써놨는데 이 부분은 영어에 어디 있는가? 바로 has to be입니다. has to be. 사실은 one of my favorite 뭐뭐뭐 is 해도 되는데
Yeah.
has to be?
Yeah, has to be.
Why does she say that?
Well, she's just, it's kind of for emphasis. Like, if you're like, one of my favorite American-centric holidays is Thanksgiving. You're like, oh, okay. But if you're like, it has to be Thanksgiving, it gives you more of a feeling that, wow, this really is her favorite one. And actually, we use that expression a lot with other things.
네,
Yeah.
예를 들어서 어떤 게 있죠?
So, for example, you can say, one of my favorite Korean dishes has to be kongguksu. Like, I cannot live without kongguksu.
네.
Okay. Or one of my favorite Korean rice cakes has to be, yakbap.
or 송편.
Or songpyeon,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm talking about yakbap
I
because
see.
overall, it's my favorite rice cake.
I see.
I can only think about food. I'm so hungry right now.
근데 방금 전에 메간 선생님이 이야기했던 것들을 다시 제가 정리를 할 건데
Yeah.
근데 재밌네요. 재밌는 관찰이 하나 뭐였냐면 약밥 여러분 아시죠? 약밥을 떡이라고 생각을 안 하고 듣다가 라이스 케이크 이야기를 하니까 떡 이야기가 나올 것 같은데 갑자기 약밥이 나왔어요.
Oh, really? It's not 떡?
I mean, people don't really put it in the category of 떡. But it makes sense because 떡 is rice cake.
Oh, and it's
약밥
rice.
is made with rice.
It's literally like a rice cake.
네, 정말 흥미롭네요. 여러분도 이렇게 어떤 언어에서 보느냐에 따라서 약밥이 라이스니까 당연히 라이스 케이크 범주에 들어가느냐 아니면 이건 떡이 아니다라고 생각하느냐 달라질 것 같아요. 메간 선생님이 느끼기에는 떡으로 생각을 했군요. Interesting.
You
Very
get it at the
interesting.
떡 cafe, it's 떡.
Yeah. 그리고 다시 has to로 넘어가면 has to라고 하는 이유를 아까 강조를 위해서
Right.
한다고 말씀하셨는데 사실 그래요. 강조이고 is라고 하면 그것이 입니다인데 그것이 되어야 합니다. 강제성이 있잖아요. You're kind of saying that it's forced. It's obligatory that it is this. has
Kind
to
of.
be. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has to be. 제가 다른 걸 고르고 싶어도 even if I wanted to choose something else, it has to be this.
Right, it has to be this. Like,
네.
there's no way it could be anything else ever.
그렇죠. 다른 것이 될 수 없다라는 의미가 들어가서 단연코 추수감사절이 가장 좋아하는 미국 중심의 명절이라고 하네요. 자, 다음 문장으로 가볼까요?
All right. And it's so good because, of course, it has historical significance. And it's so good because, of course, it has historical significance.
It's so good 하면은 뭐 그것이
Yeah, the holiday is good. Thanksgiving is
네,
good.
좋다는 뜻인데 만약에 음식을 딱 보고 It's so good 이렇게
it's
하면
so good.
저거 정말 좋다보다는 저거
Delicious.
정말 맛있다라는 뜻입니다.
Delicious,
네.
right. We use
네.
that for food a lot, I think, more than saying it's delicious. Sometimes when people are talking and they're like, it's so delicious, it feels a bit unnatural because I feel like we say it tastes so good or it's so good more than we say very delicious.
맞아요.
Yeah.
Very delicious라고 하면은 물론 말이 틀린 건 아닌데
Right.
교과서에 나올 것 같은 그런 표현이
Yeah.
돼요. 그래서 그냥 good, it's so good.
It's so
It was
good.
really good. Your cooking is good.
It's really good.
이렇게 말하시면
Or
되겠습니다.
tastes really good.
Tastes good. 좋아요. 그래서 이제 because of course it has historical significance. 물론 역사적인 의미가 있다라는 이야기를 여기에서 하고 있고 이 문장은 아까 핵심 표현으로 소개를 했었습니다. 다음 문장.
But really, it's all about just eating as much as you can. But really, it's all about just eating as much as you can.
네. 그런데 사실은 역사적인 의미도 있지만 이제 좀 시간이 지나서 지금 모습을 보면 뭐냐 하면 실체가 뭐냐 하면 It's all about just eating as much as you can. 먹을 수 있는 만큼 최대한 많이 먹는 날이라는 이야기인데 또 이 재밌는 표현이 나왔어요. It's all about so and so. Can you explain a little bit?
So if you're saying what something is all about, you mean kind of the purpose of it
그렇죠. 네.
or the main things that you do there.
네. 어떤 목적을 가리킬 때 It's all about. 예를 들어서 EBSe 생활영어는 It's all,
It's all about teaching English
Yeah, or learning English.
or learning English,
Yeah,
right?
in your position, everybody, viewers at home or outside. 그래서 이제 뭐 생활영어는 it's all about learning cool expressions.
Cool expression, yeah. Or if
useful ones.
there's some type of community program or something. Let's say there's a program where children can make crafts. You can say, oh, this program is all about teaching crafts to kids or
그렇죠.
something.
네, 아이들에게 만들기를 가르치는 것이 이 커뮤니티의 목적이다. 즉 목적을 가리키거나 아니면 어떤 것이 제일 중요한지를 말하고 싶을 때 많이 쓰는 말이에요. Life is all about loving other people,
Right.
doing things to help other people, or growing, developing yourself. 뭐 인생이란 이런 것이 중요하다라고 나열을 할 때 it's all about A, B, and C.
Or sometimes we use it to say that we really like something as well. So let's say you had some yakbap,
네.
and then you're like, Megan, do you want some? I'm like, yes, I'm all about food. Of course I want to eat some.
그렇죠.
It means I really, really like food. Food
네.
is one of the things I focus on a lot.
네, 마지막 예로 들어주신 것이 사람에 대해서 I am all about food. Did you say? 네, food라고 하면은 저는 음식을 굉장히 중요하게 생각하는 사람입니다라고
Yeah.
이야기를 하는 거죠. 자, 다음으로 넘어가 보겠습니다.
And it's not like we Americans need an excuse to do that. But it gives us a reason, so it's just great.
네.
And it's not like we Americans need an excuse to do that. But it gives us a reason, so it's just great.
네, 어떻게 보면은 이 발언 자체가 뭐 위험할 수도 있지만 본인이 미국인이면서
Right, so it's okay.
네.
I'm American too, so it's okay. You
예,
can say it.
We Americans라고 했기 때문에 괜찮은 거예요. 그래서 우리 미국인들이 직역을 하자면 do that 많이 먹는데 뭐 핑계가 필요한 건 아니지만 원래도 많이 먹는다라는 이야기죠.
Yeah.
네. 그리고
Yeah.
뭐 많이들 문제로 이야기를 하잖아요. 미국인들 중에 몇 명이 뭐 몇 명 중에 한 명이 비만이다 뭐 이런 얘기들은
Right.
항상 뉴스에 나오는데
Right.
그 이야기를 가리켜서 it's not like 뭐뭐인 것은 아니다. We Americans 우리 미국인들이 need an excuse 핑계가 필요한 건 아니죠. To eat as much as we can 이란 말이고요. But it gives us a reason, so it's just great. 아무튼 그런데 이유가 또 많이 먹을 그런 이유를 제공해 주니까 좋다라는 이야기를 했고요. 다음 부분 가볼 텐데 이 부분 발음이 조금 어렵습니다.
Right, so why don't we take a listen to it first?
You sit around with your family and you talk and you watch American football until the food's ready. You sit around with your family and you talk and you watch American football until the food's ready.
You do.
Yeah.
You do lots of things until the food is ready.
그렇죠.
Like sit there and stare and ask your grandma, Grandma,
네.
when will the food be ready?
음식을 기다린다는 얘기가 나왔었는데 일단 방금 발음이 어렵기 때문에 내용을 한번 알려주시죠.
Uh-huh. You sit around with your family and you talk and you watch American football until the food is ready.
You sit around. sit around인데 sit around 이렇게 발음이
Sit
됐죠.
around.
sit around.
You sit around with your family.
네, 빠르게 발음이 됐고요. 그래서 sit around with your family 가족과 함께 여기저기 앉아 있는 거죠. 뭐 한 명은 소파에 앉아 있고 한 명은 뭐 여기 의자에 앉아 있고 한 명은 바닥에 있고.
floor,
네.
yeah.
그래서 and you talk 이야기하고 you watch American football 그 미식 축구를 보는데 본다는 것은 물론 on TV.
On TV,
TV로
of
보는 거죠.
course. Yeah.
근데 마지막 부분에서 발음이 조금 생소했습니다. Until the food's ready.
Right.
이렇게 했죠.
Until the food's ready.
Food's ready.
Until the food's ready.
네, 만약에 여러분이 until the food is ready를 예상하고 있었다면 food's ready 갑자기 다른 단어 아니야? 라고 생각할 수 있어요. Food's ready. 네, 이 부분 주의하시면서 다시 들어보시죠.
You sit around with your family and you talk and you watch American football until the food's ready. You sit around with your family and you talk and you watch American football until the food's ready.
And the next line is
And then you just eat as much as you can. And then you just eat as much as you can.
and then 그리고는 you just eat 똑같은 말이 나오고 있습니다. As much as you can. 먹을 수 있는 만큼 최대한 많이 먹어요. 물론 as much as you can eat지만 eat를 두 번 말할 필요는 없기 때문에 마지막 거는 빠졌죠. 다음 문장.
So there's turkey and there's stuffing, cranberry sauce, which I don't like, but whatever. So there's turkey and there's stuffing, cranberry sauce, which I don't like, but whatever.
네, 음식을 나열하고 있는데 so there's turkey, 칠면조가 있고요. 그리고 칠면조는 뭐 저희가 이틀 전에도 소개를 한 적이 있습니다. 알렉스 씨의 이야기를 할 때 터키를 소개했었고 and there's stuffing, cranberry sauce. cranberry sauce를 말하다가 갑자기 이제 중간에 삽입을 했죠. Which I don't like, but whatever.
Yeah.
저는 별로 안 좋아하지만 아무튼이라고 넘어가는 건데 중요한 거 또 stuffing 이야기를 안 할 수가 없는데 what is stuffing?
Okay, so stuffing is kind of, well, another word for it is dressing, just so you know. But it's kind of a mixture that you make with cornbread and vegetables and
Yeah.
chicken broth.
Yes.
And you put it inside of the turkey.
그렇죠.
You stuff it inside of the turkey. So like samgyetang, how there's rice in there, we do the same thing but with bread.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
그래서 stuffing이라고 하면은 이제 stuff가 어디에 넣다라는 말이에요.
Right.
Stuff it in there, like 끼워 넣는다. 그래서 속에 넣는 즉 속이라는 말인데 sometimes people say filling for other things. Like
Right, for other things filling. But in the case of turkey, in Thanksgiving, when we say stuffing, it's always the bread mixture in the turkey.
그러면 송편의 경우에는 그 안에 들어가는 건 filling이에요, stuffing이에요?
Filling.
filling.
Right.
그래서 안에 들어간다라는 거는 똑같지만 음식에 따라서 그 떡 안에 넣는 작은 양의 차이인가? 아무튼 안에 들어가는 송편 안에 들어가는 그 속은 filling.
Right.
그리고 삼계탕이나 아니면 이렇게 터키 안에 들어가는
Right.
속은
Stuffing.
stuffing입니다.
And teddy bears, like a teddy bear, that is also stuffing.
그렇죠. 안에 그 테디베어 곰 인형 같은 경우에는 안에 솜이 들어 있잖아요. 그것도 stuffing이어서 그런 거를 보통 stuffed bear라고 하죠.
Right. Or
속에
stuffed animals.
stuffed animals, 속에 무언가를 넣은 동물 인형이라는 말입니다. 뭐 뭔가를 많이 먹인 동물 아니고요. 음식을 많이 먹은 동물 아니고요. 자, 다음 문장.
Mashed potatoes, green beans, casserole, sweet potato casserole, like.
네.
Mashed potatoes, green beans, casserole, sweet potato casserole, like.
네. 여기에 또 음식 이름이 나오고 있는데 mashed potatoes 이것도 소개를 한 적이 있죠. 그림도 보여드린 적이 있는데 으깬 감자, 그다음에 green beans 콩이고요. casserole 고구마 casserole인데 casserole은 잠시 후에 자세히 설명을 드리고 green beans, let's talk about this just a little bit.
Ooh, green beans.
beans 콩 하면
Right.
나라마다 종류가 정말 많잖아요.
Of course, there's
네.
so many. For us, you know, in America, green beans are long and they're still in the pod. They're in the pod and they're
네.
long and skinny. So we don't take the beans out. We just eat the pods,
네.
kind of steamed.
맞아요. 그래서 그렇게 뭐 안에 들어 콩 그걸 뭐라고 하죠? 주머니 안에 들어 있고 아직 요리할 때 모습도 다르고 그다음에 맛도 다르고 색깔도 다른데 그러다 보니까 한국에서는 그냥 콩이라고 다 부르는 것이 영어에서는 bean이 아닌 경우가 많아요. 가장 대표적인 예로 peas, like
Peas, right?
P-E-A라고 하면 보통
Right.
완두콩을 말하는데
Right.
그걸 제가 가리켜서 these are beans 했더니 친구가 웃더라고요. 어떻게 이게 beans냐?
Right,
이거
they're peas.
근데 한국어로는 다 콩이거든요.
Right? Or like lentils. They're in Korean lentil 콩.
콩.
Yeah.
But
But
they're
to
not-
us, they're legumes, not beans.
They're not beans.
Ugh.
그래서 아예 카테고리가 막 겹쳐 있는 경우들이
Yeah, kind of
있어요.
different, yeah.
네, 언어에 따라서 달라집니다. 자, 다음으로 넘어가 볼 텐데 다음 문장도 좀 짧지만 네, 이 부분 반복해서 한번 보여드리겠습니다.
There's just so many good things. There's just so many good things.
That was really, really, really fast.
It was so fast. So I guess I'll go ahead and read that for you so you can know what she's saying.
Okay.
Okay, so she said, there's just so many good things. There's just so many good things.
네, there's just 물론 문법적으로 there are라고 하는 것이 맞지만 구어체에서는 그냥 정말 정말 많이 there's 그냥 시작을 하죠. 뒤에 뭐 여러 개가 나올지 한 개가 나올지 상관없이 there's three people
Yeah.
이렇게 말하는 거죠. There's 100 people.
There's 59 cats?
Where?
Over there.
Where?
Over there.
I don't see them.
You need glasses.
네, 아무튼 there's just so 이게 다 발음들이 비슷한 것들이 연결되어서 there's just
They're just so,
네.
there's just so,
네.
there's just so many good things.
그렇죠. 맛있는 게 정말 많아요라고 하는 부분인데요. 여러분도 한번 There's just so many good things를 조금씩 빠르게 해보시면 비슷하게 들릴 겁니다. 다시 들어보시죠.
There's just so many good things. There's just so many good things.
다음 문장.
And even when you're full, you feel like you can't eat anymore, there's dessert. And even when you're full, you feel like you can't eat anymore, there's dessert.
And even when 비록 뭐뭐 할 때도 또는 심지어 뭐뭐 할 때도라는 말인데 심지어 when you're full, you feel like you can't eat anymore. 배가 불러서 더 이상 anymore, 더 이상
Right.
먹을 수 없을 것 같아도 there's dessert. 그래서 dessert 하면은 디저트죠. 그래서 디저트가 있다라는 말인데 dessert. People say that you have a separate stomach for desserts.
I was just about to say that. I was
Yes.
going to say, even though you're super full, there's a separate stomach for dessert, especially because during Thanksgiving, we make at least 4 or 5 different desserts.
see.
Several different types of pies and cakes.
아,
At
파이도
least
많고.
5. At least at my house, we
그렇군요.
always had at least 5 different pies.
That's another thing. I don't think Korean people, like at least many Korean people around me, they appreciate pies.
Yeah.
파이가 한국에서는 그렇게 인기 있는 음식은 아닌 것 같은데.
Right, but in America, we have so many pies, especially the sweet potato pie, okay, gokuma pie. So good.
네, 어렸을 때부터 많이 먹고 자란 음식이 아니라서 그런 걸 수도 있어요. 한국에서는. 자, 그리고 마지막 문장 보겠습니다.
I'm gonna
Stop
make
thinking
a pie.
about
I'm
pies.
sorry. I'm going to make a pie when I go home. I need
Focus
to.
on the sentence.
Okay. So, you've got to have that. So, you feel pretty ill at the end of the day. So, you've got to have that. So, you feel pretty ill at the end of the day.
네, 물론 내용은 so you've got to have that이지만 이 전엘 씨는 you gotta have that 이렇게 발음을 해줬고요. 그래서 디저트가 있으니까 you gotta have that. 여기서 말하는 have라는 것은 먹다라는 뜻으로 쓰였습니다. So you feel pretty ill. ill이라는 것은 아프고 메스껍고 you feel like you're
Right.
throwing up.
Yeah, you feel like you might have to throw
Yeah.
up. Your stomach hurts. You have no energy.
그렇죠.
Yeah, it's bad.
네, 그런 경우를 말하고요. At the end of the day. 여기서 말하는 것은 진짜 하루가 다 지났을 때도 되겠지만 결과적으로는 이라는 뜻입니다. Okay, so that's it for her story. We're going to have to review it, right?
Right, we're going to listen to it 2 more times. The first time with English subtitles and the second time without. So, 진일 씨 다시
나와주세요.
So one of my favorite American-centric holidays has to be Thanksgiving. And it's so good. Because of course it has historical significance, but really it's all about just eating as much as you can. And it's not like we Americans need an excuse to do that, but it gives us a reason. So it's just great. You sit around with your family and you talk and you watch American football until the food's ready, and then you just eat as much as you can. So there's turkey and there's stuffing, cranberry sauce, which I don't like, but whatever, mashed potatoes, green beans casserole, sweet potato casserole, like, oh, there's just so many good things. And even when you're full, you feel like you can't eat anymore, there's dessert. So you gotta have that. So you feel pretty ill at the end of the day. So one of my favorite American-centric holidays has to be Thanksgiving. and it's so good. Because of course it has historical significance, but really it's all about just eating as much as you can. And it's not like we Americans need an excuse to do that, but it gives us a reason. So it's just great. You sit around with your family and you talk and you watch American football until the food's ready, and then you just eat as much as you can. So there's turkey and there's stuffing, cranberry sauce, which I don't like, but whatever, mashed potatoes, green beans casserole, sweet potato casserole, like, oh, there's just so many good things. And even when you're full, you feel like you can't eat anymore, there's dessert. So you gotta have that. So you feel pretty ill at the end of the day.
So we have a little bit of time for something really exciting for you.
Yes, we do. So let's move right into Street
Smart!